Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and you are watching Planning and Project Control Hub. And today's video we will be talking about the schedule compression and you can say the recovery schedule and the key techniques used to recover the project schedule when you are running out of time and asked by the client to recover the schedule. So we will be diving into detailed explanation and I will explain first all the things theoretically and then I will apply all the techniques practically in Primavera P6 how to recover the schedule and Primavera P6. So stay here and please don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel for more videos like this. First of all, we will discuss the schedule compression and its techniques. Schedule compression is a technique used in project management to shorten the duration without changing the project scope. This is usually become very necessary when a project is delayed or when client requests an earlier completion date. The goal is to bring back the delayed activities without sacrificing the quality and the scope of the work. And technical terminology we call this a recovery schedule. So there are two techniques used for the schedule compression or you can say the recovery schedule. The first one is the fast tracking and the second one is the crashing. Now we will discuss both one by one in detail. So the first technique is the fast tracking. The fast tracking is a technique where activities that were originally planned to be done in a sequence and now to do in parallel. For example, ideally in the schedule, the interior work is usually planned after the structure work, but after implementing the fast tracking technique, we can start the interior work along with the structure work to reduce the duration. Another example is starting procurement of items while design is still in progress. Usually, procurement starts after the design approval. So when we are asked to record the schedule by fast tracking technique, we can also start the procurement process along with the design. Fast tracking technique may introduce the risk and rework because overlapping activity may cause the clashing and coordination issues. It's best used when project has little or no cost flexibility and where you can manage the risk through strong coordination. And now the second technique is the rushing. It means adding more resources to the critical path activities to finish them faster. For example, we assign more laborers and equipment to speed up the construction work and reduce the duration of the activities. Or we can start overtiming and may assign the additional shifts. But keep in mind, rushing usually increases costs, so it should only be done after the cost-benefit analysis and for critical activities only. Best use when the project is behind the schedule, you have extra budget available and only few activities are causing the delays. From this picture, you can easily understand the concept of the schedule compression. For example, these are the normal activities and these are the fast tracking activities and these are the crashing activities. In the fast tracking activities, we overlap the activities while in the crashing, we add the additional resources here. So from this picture, you can easily understand the concept of the schedule compression. So far now we have discussed theoretically the recovery schedule and the techniques how to recover the schedule. And now I will show you practically how to recover the schedule and do fast tracking and crashing and Primavera P6. So let's move towards the Primavera P6. Now we will do the fast tracking and Primavera P6. As earlier we have discussed, the fast tracking need to overlap the activities. So we will do the fast tracking only for these activities because just to give you the idea how to do the fast tracking, and a very short video we cannot explain in detail. So I'm just giving you the idea how to do the fast tracking. So just note down the duration is 41 days. For the fast tracking activities, you have to check either these activities pushing the final finish date or not. So just come here and check either this activity is pushing the final date or not. If this activity is pushing the final finish date, so you have to change the relationship from finish to start to start to start so that the activity may be overlap and it should be logically accurate. For example, if you see here installation of the office furniture and installation of the hallway furniture, so if we can start both the activities at the same time, so it will be logically accurate. So just change the relationship from finish to start to start by giving some lag. For example, we will give the 2 days lag and also the another activities because it's also pushing the final finish date. So just change the relationship and give the lag and 2 for the rest of the activities. Now if you see here, we have done the fast tracking here and the duration reduced from 41 days to 14 and these all are logically accurate. So by this way we can do the fast tracking in the Primavera P6. And now we will start duration technique and Primavera P6. For the duration technique, we will reduce the duration by half and then we will ramp up the resource. For the duration reduction and for the ramp up the resources, we will use the most important function in the Primavera P6 global change function. So by using the global change function, we will reduce the duration and then we will ramp up the resources. So first we will do the duration reduction, where we will reduce the duration of the activities by half. If you start reducing the duration manually, it will be very difficult and time consuming. So just follow me and learn the simple tips and tricks. So just write down the duration here. It's 254. Now we will reduce the duration only for the not started activities. Come here to the tools, vowel change and new. Should be activities here. Just rename it duration reduction. Okay. Now apply the condition here. Activity type, it should be task dependent. Activity status, it should be not started. And right here the result. So I need to reduce the original duration, should be equal to original duration. Be divided by 2 because I need to reduce the duration of the not started activities by 2. Right 2. Okay, remove this one. Do changes, commit changes. No need to save the log file. So it's done. If you see here, the duration is reduced from 254 to 245 because there are very less activities which have the status of the non-started, because this project is already ongoing and very less activities are left behind. So by this way we can reduce the duration by using the vowel change function. Very easy and it's very time saving. Sometimes we need the recovery schedule where we have to reduce the duration and ramp up the resources to bring back project to original milestone. And this phenomena is also called the fast tracking. So the duration for the non-started activities we have already reduced and now we have to ramp up the resources. Go to the tools, vowel change, open new, and it should be activity resource assignment. Rename it resource ramp up. Add the condition, resource type, it should be non-labor. For the non-started activities, we will use the remaining duration. So remaining duration, it should be more than 1 day. Remove this one. And add the result here, what you want add here. So I need budgeted units per time. Is equal to budgeted units per time. Use the operator, it should be 2. As we reduce the duration by 2, so we have to ramp up the resources up by 2. Do changes, omit changes, no need to save the log file, so it's already done. Okay. So our resource has been ramped up. So by this way, using the vowel change function, we can do many changes just in a few steps. So that's it for today. If you find this video useful, please give it thumbs up and please don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel for more helpful videos and insight. If you have any question or want to see more videos like this, just write down your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Be happy and see you in the next video.